What's going on? It's your boy Big MBK Jay, and we're back with another podcast episode. Not gonna lie, Fake don't know what number we on. I think we on 6. Think it's 6. If I'm clutching, I got it on the first try. Just go to it as usual. So look, I've been getting a lot of requests as far as what things I should talk about. People keep asking me. Talk more on business stuff, talk more on tips, talk more on management, talk more, just a lot of music industry stuff so far that I could talk about. I like talking about things that I personally know for a fact I'm good at talking about. I could tell you things I'm not too sure about. I'll let y'all know that I'm not too sure about things because, business, it's 1,000 things of perspective. I guess we'll start with that. One, perspective is big in business because what's a good deal to you is not necessarily good for somebody else. Even somebody else that's in the same group as you or in your business. I see a lot of people get caught up on headlines of business, big things people want to, just take initial notice of. Some people just hear about minor parts of deals, and those things get blown up, especially when money, lawsuits and stuff like that. Me personally, I haven't been in too many lawsuits. I've never been sued. Nobody's ever sued me. I'm pretty sure that day is gonna come, just simply because, everybody got their own opinion on how they think business went for them or stuff like that. Because, like I said, perception is everything. Some people think just the money coming in, that's the end goal. Now, some people want certain reactions from things. Some people want certain engagement. Realize the people that you're doing business with. Certain people want different things. I think we don't spend a lot of time, researching the people that we do business with. And which is cool because, that's how you do new business way quicker. You kind of hop into things. You get reference from other people, who you should work with, who you shouldn't. And, you kind of go off of, vibes primarily. And, I'm not going to lie, too. You can pretty much understand, how a person mood swings is off of, an hour-long conversation. Just kind of, their goals, things that they might, express, that's what they care about or shit like that. It always depends. I personally try to find people that are not 100% concerned about the money or whatever aspect or not. I don't think money plays a big role in business too much. Don't get me wrong, does that come with the success of business? Of course, but that's not what I define as success or anything like that. I so more think of it as, people that you touch, new opportunities that you bring people. I noticed that has a way bigger impact than, just money alone. Cause you could make $1 million just dully by yourself, but if you could give $1 million worth of opportunity across, generations of people who providing jobs and shit like that. Because this is one thing I kind of noticed this shit. With these platforms and these outlets and everything, you create these corporations kind of people that are executives or they come underneath or whatever. You give people roles, you give people salaries with those roles. And that's kind of the goal, because don't get me wrong, I would definitely want to employ every person that I fuck with personally and friendship wise and everything. But too, roles require expectations and shit like that. You gotta find people that are gonna do what the task is. And like I said too, sometimes you're not the man for the role, and sometimes you get X'd out. And it's cool because let's say let's say you're a producer, the beat not coming out how we need the beat to come out from our artist. Ain't no shade, but we gotta find the next producer that can do it. And everybody's get up into these excuses yo, this is that, you know, you're dealing with this or whatever the case may be. But honestly, it's like, well, if you can't get it done, then we gotta find somebody else. Or I've been on both sides of that, you know. But it's like, yo, you gotta come with your shit together. And it's like, the only time, like, if I've been on the, you know, the bad side of that, like, yo, I'm the person that gotta get X'd out for something. It is what it is. I'm looking at myself. Why am I not ready for the situation and opportunity that I was put into? But, you know, you can't blame somebody else. I feel like a lot of people get caught up in this, well, nah, people owe me this, people owe me that. In business, niggas really don't owe you nothing for as long as you good for it. Like, that's what I realized. Like, don't think niggas is going to stick you around just because you've been with them for years and shit like that. Like, that's why I can hop around and do partnerships with different people a lot of times, because it's like, if you get caught up in this facade, like, yo, like, okay, it's just dumb, they gonna mess with me forever. Like, this fairy tale bullshit of like music, and especially just business in general. I don't know where people are getting it from. I think people got these like unreal expectations of business and like what partnerships could really be. You know, your emotions can get wrapped up into it, but you know, you kind of gotta put your emotions to the side. Because I used to be quick to be wanting people like to join other people's teams and shit like that. But then I realized, like, you know, nobody gonna put as much effort as the guy that's gonna do it. And like me, I go balls to the wall as far as like, you know, I make sure if it's my project, I'm leading it correctly. When it's another nigga project, I let him lead his shit correctly and to how he likes to tailor it. If I can't do business with it, then it's not meant for me. There's plenty of niggas like, you know, they brought me on board for their shit, and I'm just like, I personally don't fuck with the way you run it. I'm not gonna jack your shit. Like if you know, like, you know me personally, I don't fuck with niggas that be late all the time. I don't fuck with the niggas that can't get shit done when they supposed to get done. Like, I hate niggas that just come up with excuses. Like, I tell niggas, like, yo, you gotta be executed. Like, I don't care how you got it done. You got it done. Like, let's make sure it got done. And, you know, you niggas, I don't know. Y'all think, like, y'all think y'all got, like, room to spare and everything. Like, you don't. You gotta understand, like, if you can't get a job done, you can't get this done, whatever, it don't matter how long niggas is fucking with you, they trying to get that bag. Like, you have to understand that. So come correct. Like, in the same way I tell niggas, like, yo, don't why would you want somebody to hop onto your shit if they don't got their shit together? They can't get the task done. Like, why would you even want to go through it? So why go to another nigga shit where, you know, you can't fully complete the task that's needed? You know you're going to be coming up short, or you're not even confident in yourself that you can get done what needs to get done. I truly don't get it. You know, me personally, too, I've noticed, too, like, you can have a goal, and there's many ways to get to that goal. More ways are respectable than others. Like, some niggas know how to scam their way to $1 million. Some niggas know how to finesse their way to $1 million. Some niggas know how to hard work, pull it off, they way to $1 million. So it all depends on the type of, you know, person you are. And like I say, personally, don't play these kiss-ass games with people. Like, you know, if you like shit done a certain way, only operate with the people that want to do that shit a certain way. Because it's all about the journey, in my opinion. Like, we all trying to hit this infinite number of money, whatever the case may be. But, like, at the end of the day, like, if I feel like I'm getting bossed around, I'm kissing ass, I'm doing the next nigga told me every time, niggas not allowing me to think on my own and shit like that, like, that shit's not fun. That shit's not gonna make me want to do business. So I'm never gonna partner with somebody, and I'm gonna leave deals where I peep niggas is on that type of timing. Like, me, till this day, I have no problem walking out of any deal. I do not care. I do not care, because it's like, at the end of the day, it's going to be respect, because I give respect. I'm the most respectful person when it comes to business, that I value people's opinion. You know, if I got the leverage and, you know, I'm not fucking with it, you ain't convinced me, the fuck you want me to do? Like, that's, be the button pusher. Control the most of the equity in the business. Set yourself up. Y'all niggas get tight, that shit don't go y'all way, but y'all don't set up where shit can go y'all way. That shit blows my mind about niggas. Leverage. Cannot preach that shit enough. Yo, get some credibility. Get some people that could back you up. Gain a network. Get some fucking leverage. Because when you go into these rooms and the top level is acting like, shut the fuck up. I'm not jacking what you say. You could hit that nigga when you got leverage. You be like, yo, you know, really, I control like most of how this shit go. Like, I could, like a flip. How about you shut the fuck up? Like, you niggas gotta understand that's how you play those roles, and essentially that's who it is with anybody. Like, and keep in mind, it's like industry stuff. Like, you know, you're not gonna tell no photographer you got like a lot of leverage over them, and you don't do nothing for them. You don't control anything for it, especially on an income standpoint. So it's like leverage overall is ideal. Stop trusting people. Niggas be jacking. I don't get this trust shit. Cover y'all asses on these contracts. Like, tell these niggas like what you're expecting. They should be telling you what y'all expecting. Y'all should be going back 4, 5, 10 times, whatever the case it may be, to be like, all right, everybody protected on their side. All right, you do some phony shit, you protect it. I do some phony shit, you protect it. I tell niggas, from, like, say if it's a contract where if I really want to finesse, I can. I tell a nigga like, yo, this, and that, I could really finesse. You might want to cover your ass, because I like fair deals. Like, I like fair deals. And of course, fear in my head is different from fear in somebody else's head. And fear in somebody else's head is not the same as fear. It's all about perspective. So, you know, in my opinion, I'm always going to be fair. I could give my reasonings. People could agree or they could disagree. But at the end of the day, if you the nigga with the most leverage, you make the decisions. Just like, and it's like the same thing too. Like, you niggas be a lot of most people start off like as like employees for a job or whatever the case may be. Most niggas start off like as an employee of a company. They own the whole company. They own all the buildings and everything. You think you got some leverage over them because you just an employee, you got the minimum wage job over there? No. You can't tell McDonald's, yo, I think we should switch to air fryers over here. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you got to build your own leverage. And how you do that, the way you build your own leverage, first off, is knowing the game, so researching the market, understanding how shit operates. Then